cast.
I mean, I never try to kill you all. It just sometimes happens.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are on about. I haven't heard him fucking try and kill anyone else.
Hey everybody, this is Grimcat, and we are back with some more Dungeons and Dragons with the 5th edition of the game system. We are in our Shifting City campaign, and we're back today. It's Wednesday. It's a little later than we normally been starting. Again, I'll say, since my daughter is sort of doing like online school and stuff, we're going to be starting a little bit later. Just 30 minutes or so, because she has some like work and lectures that she doesn't really pay attention to, and the teacher doesn't really know what she's doing on, but you know, them's the breaks.
Yeah. School style.
Unfortunately, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like, she hasn't even been doing them, like, every day and every week, and I think she's, like, one of the few teachers who isn't. Like, her excuse is, you know, she lives in the country and doesn't have good internet access. And that's a valid excuse where I am, don't get me wrong. But, I mean... what am I not paying for here?
What are my taxes paying for?
Yeah. But anyway, that's my little rant. We're going to go down the line and introduce everyone. We're going to start in the middle this time again with Guts. Say hi, Guts.
Good morning. I am very tired, but it's okay because I got my coffee.
Adrian.
Hello.
Rick.
Good morning.
Zydroan Hondu. I didn't even look this time, so I hope that was right.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, it sounds like you just fell off a tall building. I hope you're okay.
Yeah.
And again,
Jesus.
last but not least, Tadpole.
No coffee here, just lots of dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. I have coffee. In 20 or something, I gotta pick up my takeout from whatever unlucky delivery person has been dispatched to my person. Understandable.
Hey, Grim, I would like to point out that it did not sound like him falling off a tall building, because that would sound like...
I guess you're right.
That's what that would sound like.
Unless it was really tall and he
Guys,
fainted.
Devil just fell off a tall building. Is he okay?
At some point, I will have to step out as well to make my kiddo some dinner, or rather some lunch. I guess we can synchronize that. She's not too picky. Alright, so last time, 2 weeks ago, because last week I was just not feeling a session and could not motivate myself to do one, to be very frank. We started dungeon crawling. We took, I don't want to call it the B team, because we have a couple members of the A team in it, but we took our B team and we took it into the, well, some sort of dungeon-y place underneath the throne in the middle of the arena. We have found that it has been occupied by a whole bunch of slimy, oozy type creatures. The dungeon is, for the most part, it seems to be intended to be sort of this very pristine silvery metal that we are not quite sure what it is. But as we are entering further and further into the dungeon, there are, frankly, a ton more signs that it is getting corrupted, and it is corroding in some way. Very likely in some way, shape, or form due to these oozes' presence. Or maybe it's the other way around, and the oozes are being summoned due to whatever's presence is there inside the dungeon. We'll have to keep exploring and find out.
Very
But for now, and maybe not the entire session, but for this bit of session. Is this the correct? Yes. What we are going to be doing is we are going to be jumping over to our... Again, I don't want to exactly call them the A-team, because it's not all members of the A-team. But it is the majority of the members who are busy sort of... Well, it kind of depends what you're doing. Welshaw has given you all rings, as I mentioned before, that have some benefits and some not-so-benefits attached to it. I believe the only one who actually put it on was Rick, from the main party anyway.
I think Han did.
Han did as well? I believe you're right. So Rick and Han. And then what he did was he sort of broke everyone up into squads. Perhaps not the most efficient squads, but no one has spoken up to protest or anything like that. So this is what's happened. It is now the morning of the quote-unquote battle, and he sort of gathers up all of his troops, and he sort of attempts to give a speech. You can tell, like, that's the purpose of his gathering. Purposed. Somehow there's a T in that word. Purpose of his gathering is he sort of forms you all in ranks. But again, it doesn't exactly happen. You know, he shouts the form ranks order, and a lot of demons, you know, stare at him confusedly and sort of mill around. Eventually he sighs and continues on. Today, you'll be going to war. Do as I say, and we will be victorious. That is all. And he sort of heads back into his palace. Those of you with rings sort of hear a mental commandment towards you and your entire squad. It's, again, very psychic type deal. He asks you, or rather tells you, but it should be noted he does not command you, like as per the spell, to form up into your ranks and to encircle the city. You are... I have to look at the name yet again. To let Gel Makoth through the picket lines. And after a few minutes, she does come through. Again, rather early, so you have not dispersed from where you are. She comes through and goes into the palace as well. Does everyone sort of play nice and follow orders, or are we sort of taking what he said under more advisement rather than not? It should be noted that it's kind of clear he doesn't exactly know what he's doing. Like, everybody's kind of getting that feeling. He has some strengths and weaknesses. Commanding, definitely more on the weakness category.
Is the map ready for this, or?
This is pretty much the map. This circle that we see right here is...
I'm on the maze one still.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure we're still on the maze.
Forgive me.
There we go.
I'm thinking of what the best way to do this is. And what I'm actually going to do... is extend this map like, I don't know, another 10. Bear with me, this might be jarring for you.
Apparently it's -1.
And we are going to sort of...
What's -1?
The temperature.
I am watching the GPS on
Oh,
this
jeez,
takeout
what
man. He is 1/4 of the way here. Hoorah.
Oh no, it'll
Burritos.
probably be -1. Oh my gosh, it'll be mean. I mean nothing.
What are you nattering on about?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Cool.
Fireball and Fireball, they're all dead. Fireball.
No thoughts that empty.
Only I took Circle of Death.
Again, this is probably something I should have prepared. Should
Nah.
have frankly thought about.
Nah.
Alright, fair enough.
Like I said, no thoughts head empty.
I cast Corona on the enemy, please. They have to stay 6 feet away from us at all times.
Super effective.
Actually, that's a really good idea because one of my weapons have reach, so I can stay 10.
You should like grab Sentinel with that two-hander. I need 10-foot range, and when it gets started, you just get a free hit.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Like 5 minutes till my food gets here.
We're gonna go make coffee.
I was thinking about getting Sentinel, but like there is also Barb Roller that I'm up.
Was Hondo's squad meant to be duplicated?
Is it duplicated way to the right?
There's one between subs and...
Oh, no, it was not.
No,
but no
no.
worries, it'll get taken care of in just a second.
Yeah, you deleted one of them, but that was...
No,
What did you move
We're
them?
good.
My skeletons.
Yeah, all the tokens are saved slightly off to the left where it is darkened.
Ah.
So we are good. More or less good.
Man, Hondo
I should
was
like quesadillas.
so out of place there. Just looking at that circle, Hondo.
Set them
Hondo's
all
got the-
hard on Hondo and then just nuke them.
Oh, that was not a something wrong happened sigh. This was a, gosh, I wish I prepared more.
Okay, that person's on the corner. I'll be back in like 5 while I wait for them outside.
Sure.
It just be like that sometimes, though.
I'm gonna need more blankets.
So, are you assigning the B team the NPCs in this battle?
Yes, I figured that is what we would do.
Okay.
This one is
Okay,
sort
what
of...
you're doing, so I can look at it. Oh, wait.
Take your pick.
Yeah, all the NPCs should already... You should have access to. In theory.
Oh, that's right, because your character's not actually here at the moment. You could play one of the ogres. But they only have that. I don't know.
So, fair warning, I am not entirely sure how this one will pan out, too. So be smart. And everything should go pretty well. Or not, you know.
Let's be. When have we ever been?
I mean, you guys are surprisingly creative at times.
But creative is different than smart.
Alright, fair enough.
I'll have you know I'm smart in my life.
You know what they say? Creativity killed the...
So I
You're not.
can anyone hear me?
I can hear you now.
And apparently my mic doesn't like.
Okay, I will be back. I'm going to make something real quick for my kiddo. And knock out birds with stones.
What if
Birds and stones.
what if you made it more sensitive and just put on push?
Maybe, but I'm not going to be on my spot.
You're just out having cones or something.
Nah, fucking broken. Have to wait till... Nada.
That's what I miss.
Not much. I went to go make something first.
After all of that waiting for an update on Terraria, after all of those years, they've only just finally made it so torches stack more than 90.
Alright.
Probably my
Oh,
favourite
that's not-
change about the new
Daddy, I want to show you something. I want it to get to 15. I sometimes do it and I excel at school. Sometimes it does it the opposite way, but
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Alright, peanut butter jelly has been achieved. Actually, I'm
Achievement.
going to do something slightly different. I'm going to make it so you can actually see what your armies are. And you know what? I'm going to do that by doing this. So if you look over to the right, like zoom way out and look over to the right, you'll see what the squads actually are. In case, you know, you need a reference. Because what we're going to do is when actual combat happens, we're going to head over to a smaller map.
Nice.
Because this one is set to scale and should be acting up in weird things. All right, we're going to go ahead and head through, even though Adrian isn't here. If we take a look, we see that each thing,
Hi.
square, hello, is actually about 120 feet. So they're starting pretty far out there from the city. In most cases, and you are starting pretty far out there from the actual city. Some of these things you can't actually see, but I'm not worried about them for so long. Again, orders from Welshaw are sort of vague in the protect the city type of way. It seems like their goal is to get into the city and get to Welshaw himself, whereas your goals are to kill all the demons.
Does it matter how we do that?
Not particularly.
Sweet, let's roll them all in the city.
Actually, to kill all the demons except for the Marilith. So again, if you didn't hear it, parties are over to the side right here, and again, due to the scale of this map, it's ever so slightly laggy. What we're going to do is we are going to not roll initiative or anything else, although I am going to clear initiative right here. And for now, you're more or less content to do whatever it is you can. So if you want to sort of, and this is sort of a squad thing, amongst yourselves, talk about it. If there is an NPC in the squad, I'm going to choose what they do. If there are only NPCs in the squad, obviously I'll be choosing what they do.
I'd like to note, you still have 2 of Han's squad.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one don't I have then? This one right here. Did I accidentally put it somewhere else? Nope, I deleted it in its entirety. Fantastic. Which means I do not believe they had much either. Whoops. Alright, so for the most part, we are going to be going clockwise around the city, starting at 12 o'clock and moving on. So the first group to decide what their actions are going to be the Rick, Adrian, Zydroan group. So what would you two mostly like to do? The other demons are more or less content to do what you ask. Of course, the larger demon, the what is it? Shusuva, is sort of, dumbly intelligent. It does have telepathy. It wants to charge at its enemies.
What? So do I.
The question is, will it let Rick ride it while it charges its enemies?
It will not.
What if I try and convince it?
What's it see?
Can I roll for persuasion?
You can. You can roll persuasion. It would be a very uncomfortable ride. It's sort of a spiky-backed creature, though.
I can fly. but
So I mean, it would be like, sure, we can get at the enemies much easier this way.
I'm gonna ride it into battle.
But again, the question is what do you want to do? I mean, you know what it wants to do, but what do you all want to do?
I'm assuming the two bloodthirsty people are going to be running into battle. Probably me providing cover fire. I don't know what the side Drowan and Duskin wants to do, though.
Duskin is mostly effective at range, although is not bad close up either. But
Okay.
he is a
Zydroan.
warlock.
I mean, he's a warlock.
Yeah.
Hey, Zydroan.
Oh, excuse me. I keep on forgetting Zydrones in this group too.
I'll do the fastball special. You ready?
I mean,
Yours is probably the strongest group. Because, you know, there happen to be 3 PCs in it.
All those ogres are going to die horrible deaths.
There's a good
what's
chance.
that? Ogres? You mean sacrificial bunnies?
But, who'd we lose? Oh, Janie and...
Yeah, he dropped that. I think he's reconnecting.
Okay.
Say so.
But yeah, as for Rick's bloodthirsty. He wants to run straight at the enemies.
I mean,
We'll have the two big guys be the distraction while me and Duskin shoot them from the rain.
that sounds good. I will not worry about being thrown right this second.
It'd save your
And-
big spells, definitely.
Well, I was going to use a polymorph now to T-Rex myself into battle.
So what I'm going to let you do is I'm going to let you move about 5 squares a turn, which is, 600 feet.
I'm fast
When
as
you're
fuck,
not in
boy.
combat. That's obviously a bit more than... Again, but until we get closer, I figured... in order to speed up movement and whatnot.
For the sake of these guys, what's their squad makeup?
The guys...
The ones who begins to move all the enemies.
I'll go ahead and make those visible as well for you. If for some reason you can no longer see them, I will just hide them.
Okay, greeny boys over there. What does they have?
And again, it's color coded too.
Aerodim and a lot of whatever the fuck the goat people are, and some. Oh, those are like this. We could probably go straight for green, kill them, head over to blue, have a fun fight.
Yes. Where it was Honda again? Yeah.
He is orange. He is
2
here.
turns.
You got Lava Bow, but you have Reggie too.
That is fine. He makes some good meals, but he cooks like a fuckwit.
So where are we going? Are we going?
I mean, that's another thing. We don't actually have to charge at them. We can, like, meet them halfway.
Like, we can't see any at the moment,
I mean, you could probably... Gosh, you ever forget how many feet are in a mile? Because this guy sure has. It's mostly...
5,224?
It's mostly flat terrain. They're about half a mile off. You can kind of see them, especially if they happen to have one of the larger demons in their group. But you can't exactly see any of the smaller demons in the group. Like, you can tell, like, you know, there's somebody there, but you can't exactly make out numbers or anything like that. I mean, obviously, we're sort of simplifying and hand-waving that, but... For some reason, this purple guy squad disappeared, too.
I mean, just right at the start, there's no point in wasting all our energy. Why don't we let them do a little bit of the work and get closer before we try?
Does that sound good to everyone? Does anyone not wish to do that?
That sounds fun.
Okay.
I'm always for a more tactical decision.
Alright, again, we are moving counterclockwise. Your ogre does not believe in said philosophy. And we'll be moving with his squad over here. Hondu. It's you and Reg, so you are the decision maker.
We'll move like half that, roughly half of it,
Okay.
or just over, so we could stay a bit closer to the. Is that dub there?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's tough when you're super zoomed out.
And so we can assist if necessary.
Mm-hmm. Vex is going to move closer to this direction. Dubs is also the one in charge, apparently, but he's going to move over to the other group. And then we go over to Spore. Who is just Spore? Gosh, you guys are really spread out, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, PC-wise, I mean. We'll be moving down. And then I will be doing the same for the armies. So...
What?
Alright. Back around to Rick in their group. Everyone moved a bit closer. Holding, moving out.
Let's start moving towards blue.
Do you mean this blue?
Probably the one north of us.
These guys are gonna get fucked over here. Purple
Yeah.
and pink.
Yeah.
I reckon Spore's.
Oh god, pink is 3 big boys.
Actually, yeah, that's a point, and neither of those groups have a PC. You don't have Dimension Door or anything like that yet, do you?
No. I have a dragon.
It's true.
Multiple of us have some form of dragon now.
Some sort of light.
I mean, to be fair, the Shusuva are only as much as a party, give or take, and those 3 of them about to hit pink and yellow, purple and yellow. And they have the Cambians over there too, and 3 Shusuva against or I mean, they have the ogres and they have a big bone demon, so that's stronger, and they have 2 Babao, and then they have the 2 red folk, but that's still gonna be a tough fight. The ogre is gonna die instantly. Well, we have just cannon fodder up here.
This is okay.
Should we hit after?
Also, am giving you guys access to Vex and Kif, because I realize you don't have access to them already. Or rather, their sheets. Not listed is that they regenerate 5 per turn.
So was the... You said all the groups to the right, yes?
Yes.
We've got blue and green on this side. That's friendly green. Arrow demons.
If you wish to take individual actions within your group as well, for example, moving from group to group, that's fine if you happen to be one of the speedy individuals who can do so. You know,
I mean, I'm not currently speedy, but I
through
could
flight
always
or
be.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think me and Rick can probably take all these guys realistically up here.
Yeah, well, if you guys can do that, I think Zydrone might spend a turn or 2 and make his way to Dub and Vex's side and give them a player on that side.
Turn Vex into a T-Rex.
I could.
And then me and
Does-
Adrian will go try and take out. What do we want to do first? Green.
Or the
green or
top
blue?
3, because they're all cannon fodder. Give or take 1 Shusuva.
Yeah, but which one first?
On the flip side, me and Rick go help them, and Zydron stays up here.
I mean, yeah, that's also possible considering I've got like fucking 300-400 HP to work through.
Well, green, red, and blue are just mostly cannon fodder. They have 2 Shusuva between, and green is just better cannon fodder.
Yeah, well, if you two want to go help Dub and Vex and leave me with our cannon fodder, then
Yeah, that would probably be a better idea.
yeah, because you can split up between
I
the
just-
2 other squads.
I reckon Rick might have a better chance against their pink team.
Well, in that case, I'll drag Zedra in there, and then Rick and can count as you two.
So what's the final decision that you guys are doing?
Like, we're being Rick going over here to take out the tank team,
Mhm.
and then Zydron's staying up here with the cannon fodder because he can just, start polymorphing through people.
Okay.
Turn one of the little Welshaw inhabitants into a T-Rex. Make them feel powerful for once in their life.
So,
I might actually.
All right, so
Because what have I got on my squad? So we're light blue.
Just have the Shusuva and 4 of the pigmen. And
Well-
you have Duskin too, actually.
Ah, and Duskin. Duskin can be my ranged support. And yeah, I'll actually save polymorphing myself, and I assume pig guys would like to be strong and powerful for 1 day or 1 hour until they die.
if you're polymorphing, no one is going to go out of their way to resist it. They are demons. Sometimes demons have a natural resistance to things, so it may not 100% work out.
I mean, if they're full on just accepting the polymorph, wouldn't it just work?
I'm 50-50
it'd be like-
about it in most situations, but for our purposes here, we'll say yes, it'll work.
Unless some
Yeah.
natural shapeshifters, they wouldn't have really
Yeah.
any.
Because I was going to say, like, it'd essentially be the same as a heal spell or something like that. Like, yeah, they have a resistance to it, but they could essentially shut that resistance off for a beneficial spell.
Yeah, that's frankly mostly keeping in with D&D, so... or
Or no,
5e, so.
the magic resistance is not letting me use resurrection on them. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn you, buffs.
So, yeah, I will transform. Whose lucky day is it? This one under me.
Well, it would probably be much better to wait until you are closer, as, you know, you're
Oh, yeah.
still
Oh, yeah. Sure.
1,800 feet off.
I'll be fine.
All right.
Waste spell slot.
So Rick and Adrian are going to start to move towards this group-ish. Over here, correct? And Zydrone and the rest are going to continue on towards the green group?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
All right. So now you are Zydrone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. And now you're Rick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish.
Do we move any faster if we fly?
That kind of depends on your movement speeds while flying, to be honest with you. Janian probably would, definitely, because he'd be using the movement speed of the dragon. I'm not entirely sure about, honestly.
That is
Jenny?
best movement speed.
Um,
I'm Janian now. I have 20 AC.
20. 20? Mate, he had 25 at one point.
I have 23. The wings do a flying speed of 60 feet.
It would give you 60, then yes, I will let you move another 5. Which would put you either with Spore's group or further down. Towards the
We're going for this group, honestly.
Do we want to join Spore's group, or are we going for pink or
Purple.
purple?
Purple, they're fine. It's just, hold on, actually, that's the wrong one. The purple is just cannon fodder.
No, I mean, which of our groups are we joining?
We want to reinforce pink and purple, because they're going to get hit by these guys. And all pink and purple on our side has is basically cannon fodder, including the ogres. All their pink is 3 Shusuvas. So I'm pretty sure it's a very deadly encounter for us, at least.
Yeah. I'd be heading towards.
They're 5 Suvas, so they're not like as bad as some things have been.
They're CR8.
You know, I
Right,
don't see you
Rick's
guys
a,
getting poisoned anytime soon.
I mean, half of us have
Rick's a
resistance to it, so yeah.
That's mostly where their CR comes from, I think. But anyways. Okay, so Club will kind of see what's going on and realize that there are no enemies in the direction that he is currently going in, and
Good
will
job.
move in a direction where there are enemies. We will move over to Hondo.
How far? Wait. Where are the ones that green are going towards? That's where we're moving towards down south.
Yes.
Yeah.
He started moving straight out this way, realized there was no one there, and started moving south.
Well, in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's only 4 by mine.
So
Okay.
be worried about Spore, but they have Grim Gorgrash Nashkadan, and they have
Yeah.
Tubabao. So they'll be fine. It's literally just dretches they're fighting at wars.
All right.
Plus,
With that, oh boy, what is Vex gonna do? Vex and her group will probably try heading this way, although they will pull it back a little bit so everyone can catch up towards the big group. Dubs will do the same. They will more or less merge groups, because Dubs is the smart one. Spore will accidentally hit reveal area. We'll come down over here. And if everyone could do me a solid and just draw a line from the groups of demons, I can exactly do 5. Like, measure a line from them. But if not, we'll just sort of... Yeah, that looks like 5. Yeah, that looks like 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, we're starting away from the bottom. That looks like 5. That looks like 5. That looks like 5. I forgot this group. That looks like 5. That looks like 5. That's exactly 5. That's exactly
Hey guys,
5.
measure lines out for me. Nah.
That's exactly 5. All right. Rick and your group. Presumably you're meeting up with Vex and Dubs.
yeah, you like Cambions, right, Hondu?
I mean, sure.
I would still blast them, honestly.
Are we close enough to almost do stuff to them? Yes.
600 feet.
Almost close
Plus,
enough.
you have
to
4
do stuff.
Babao and red, you're fine. The Babao are almost equal.
All right. Zydrone.
Zydrone will...
It's basically which group you would like to fight first. Green group, blue group.
Green has the better cannon fodder, but they don't have the Shusuva.
And I will wait patiently here with a polymorph ready to tap onto one of the pig demon's shoulders. Well, like basically the second we hit combat, because that should be close enough to have both those groups encounter me.
You can move another 2 squares if you'd like.
I know.
Okay,
I know I
fair
can.
enough, fair enough.
I still want some reaction space.
Well, I mean, it's not 5, so you can react pretty well. We're just sort of... Hondu.
My turn again. What was yellow? Can I go nuke them?
Let's see, yellow is...
Oh, yellow's tiny. That's 4 Cambions and a... whatever that green thing is.
Aerodem.
Where is yellow?
Oh, that's
yeah.
an Aerodem. Well, yeah. In that case, I assume the club's gonna do his own thing. So
I'm trying to remember if I gave handouts, but look, I have handouts on all the demons.
so now that we're basically like right next to each other, are we able to cast long range spells?
If you have a 120-foot range spell, you can.
Nice. Just let me see. Definitely won't be that. It's around south.
And so things are going to get a little tricky. So what we're going to do with combat is we are going to move over to the smaller field, and we are going to pull the groups over, and we are sort of going to be in our own tiny little thingies, sections, fighting each individual group, but still we're sort of doing it on the one map. I'm not dragging 20 different maps.
Actually, what's the range on that? Oh, actually, instead of that fireball, I'm going to do that one instead. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a silence squarely in the middle of them.
Yeah, pretty much squarely in the middle of them, and then give some form of order, because I assume they're going to listen to me, to essentially surround them. Did the rest of them have any range? The Babel have their lances, don't they, or spears?
They do have spears. I mean, they could toss their spears, but they only have the one spear.
Oh, that's right, because they're those enchanted ones.
I do believe that the arrow demon might have some sort of range capability.
I'm not talking about
he was saying his
enemy.
own troops.
Yeah.
But you are indeed correct.
My bad.
We're actually going to pull them a little bit off. All right, so these two groups are going to simply move together and wait for the larger group to come to it. They have no casters, so they cannot cast. Well, they actually do have casters, but nothing that would hit, I don't believe.
Which group is this?
This is pretty much... This is the big blob. This is Vex. This is the ogres. Spore.
Who's that?
I'm going to bring up character sheet real quick.
Spore, just the name of an image of a really nasty Marvel Comics villain or something like that. Not some hippie stoned mushroom, but it's kind of funny though.
Apparently, I did not put in
I keep thinking of the game's
Spore's level 3 spells. Oh. I will be right back in a second. If anybody, and this is sort of all of you, since you all have access to it, could fill in Spore's spell slots, I'd appreciate it. She just apparently doesn't have the descriptions for Animate Dead, Gaseous Form, or Call Lightning. Gosh, she doesn't actually... Does she? No, she doesn't. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. Either way.
Cocaine.
those 3 demons in pink team called?
The big ones?
What?
Yeah.
Those are the Shasuvas.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Grim, we defeated all the groups. You're all good.
Hooray! Let me actually backtrack a second. Is there anyone who would like to specifically command Spore before I, start taking control of Spore and having Spore cast spells and all that? Or
I command them not to die.
they reject
I'm
that
just not that
command.
with that class.
Sure, and I mean, we don't have to. I just... Would either of you, because, again, Guts and Tadpole, they don't have characters in there. Do you just want to jump in as any of the NPCs, or do you want to take over a specific NPC, or...
I'll take over Heart.
Okay.
Or is Heart with me?
Heart is with you,
Tadpole.
actually, yes.
Okay, then I won't worry about Heart. I'll do Duskin.
Okay.
So I'll kind of look over Duskin.
Yes, Duskin is a fun one.
You're with Sidro and Scrub, I think.
Yeah. What about you, Guts? Is there anyone you would like to take over, or would you just like to sort of take over all of them?
Which NPCs of the party are available?
The ones over here to the right. So we've got Spore, we've got Grim, which is, again, I don't even know if I did a thing for them. There are any of the ogres. There's Reg. There's the 2 were-rats. That's it, actually.
I'll go with Spore.
Okay. I believe your group is right here now, and I believe you are in range of... Also, thank you guys so much for popping in the spell descriptions. I appreciate it. I believe you are in range of Call Lightning on the group.
Let's try it.
It's 120 feet. You are within 120 feet. We are going to, again, sort of copy and paste the 2 groups together. Copy, paste, and the other group is purple. Purple. Copy and paste. Alright, so our combat is somewhat right over there. And, I mean, obviously, you're either going to call lightning right in the middle of all the chaff, or you are going to sort of call lightning so that it hits the big one. Your choice.
Let's try... Yeah, chaff. I want to try and take out probably as many as possible.
Alright. Let me get a 3d12. We are looking at dexterity saving throws against 15. Oof. So let me pull up my stupid little guys. Oh, okay, here they are. We're going to start with the dretches. We're going to go... I'm assuming you're going to do it around like this one right here. Alright, so we are going to 1... Whoops, that didn't do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to the mains. 1, 2. All right, so we are doing some damage. Unfortunately, in the Dretch's case, at the very least, it does look like they are somewhat unnaturally resistant to the lightning, so it doesn't quite do quite as much as one would have hoped. But it's, you know, still a lot of damage in a very good area of effect. The mains are also resistant to lightning. And so, amazingly, only one is killed. And I will simply delete it. Alright, and that was the turn of the long distance. We'll move back over here, and Spore was the last group. So we are going to start moving the rest of tokens. With the combat tokens being moved last. All right. First one. Hondu's group.
Yes.
Hondu's group already exists on the field. They were silenced at some point. Let us roll initiative. And I will roll for all the stupid little things.
Stupid little things.
Let's see, we have Cambions, and we have
So many
an
stupid
Arrow
little
Demon, and we have Babao.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And we have which I don't know if it's going to say what their name is, but don't make fun of me for the name if it does. Okay, it did. They are in here saved as a generic angry demon.
They're called Radicans.
My brother and my brother and my brother and my brother.
Actually, maybe I did put the Rudderkins in. Would someone... I got it.
So have we gone back to the battle page? Because I'm still on the overmap.
We have... We have not. Zoop.
Oh, did I need to reroll? I do. Did someone want to roll Reg? Because actually,
I rolled Reg. If anyone would like to take over Reg, that's cool.
Run around and pinch people.
Pretty much.
Did I really get another 11? I did. Okay.
I'll take Reg.
All right. So the Babao, you want them to attempt to surround them, correct? That was the last order?
Yep.
All right. They move 40.
They don't have any kind of spells, do they?
They do. They can heat metal, they can fear, levitate, and darkness. And it is at will.
Can I tell them to use spells?
You sure can, and they will be doing so anyway.
Because I totally want one to silence the group. I mean, to blind the group so they're blind and silenced, and then the rest to cast heat metal on the Cambions.
Okay, he will...
We'll call your enemies the Helen Killers.
Yeah.
This one that was in front will totally darkness the group. I'm going to...
But yeah, how could you forget that they use heat metal?
Shh. Shut up.
Ooh, that is not what I wanted to do. Control Z? Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't actually remember if it was them or the casters that were with them, actually, though, that were casting spells last time.
Darkness is 2020. It's actually circle, but you know, who cares? Alright, and that'll be his go then. It is now one of the Cambions. He will, of course, come out of the darkness and attack the Babao.
Just keep an eye on the initiative because I didn't get auto-sorted, it seems.
Okay, I will auto-sort again. Well, you're on there twice,
No.
so I'll delete one of you.
Oh. Yeah, well, they were both the same roll.
Yeah.
So you rolled it twice.
Oh, there's actually another Babao that goes first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He'll stop it just beyond the darkness. He doesn't actually see any of them to heat metal, but he's there regardless. Cambion will move out of the darkness right here and attack the first one with Flaming Spear and a Flaming Spear.
Did someone say flaming sphere?
Those are both hits. Oof. Alright, it is this one's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it will heat metal the Cambion. Targeting its heavy plate armor. It's not actually supposed to be an attack. Cambion will con saving throw.
Holy shit. Imagine failing a DC 11.
And will fail.
I mean, the
Time to
saving
go to
throw
bed,
is
Jenny.
to drop the object. If it's his armor, he can't drop it.
Yeah.
He will attempt to remove it.
Yeah.
I find it hard to believe you're going to take off full plate mail in the heat of battle. It takes half an hour to put on, and I think like 20 minutes to take off.
It's almost like he's
Yeah,
somewhat
it
out
was-
of the fight. Let's see, which winds up doing 10 damage. I believe they are resistant to fire, which is weird. Not a weird, but a weird interaction that it's burning him and he wants to get it off. The Arrow Demon 5, 10, 15 around the corner, and we'll start shooting at this Cambion.
You mean the Babao?
Yes.
I mean, if he wants a team kill, I'm all for it.
Let's see. 1, 2. It'll hit once. Pretty hard. Stupid little Rudderkin, Dretch, generic angry demon. Oof, only 20. 5,
Skitter.
10, 15, 20. Cambion. Come around and we'll attack the Babao. 1, a 2. Hits once. Hondu.
Sorry, I'm sitting at a weird angle. Where am I? I'm there. Move there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, actually it might be a little bit further, but yeah. Move a tiny bit closer, and oh
Spirit Guardians.
yeah. And I'll obviously mark all the friendly Babao as unaffected. So 3d8 radiant damage, which are very are they affected by radiant or resistant to it?
They are not resistant to it.
Yes. Well,
So 15.
little face spirits. Yeah, so it's basically just those front two for now.
Yeah. Let's see. Wisdom. 1 and 2.
Fail and fail. So little fey pixies are eating away at them.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Reg!
It's your boy, Ridge. Go Guts.
Boy.
My head will be empty. Let's see.
Let me make sure. Oh, there you go. Now you should be able to mess with this character.
Go to
Just so
dispel
I'm
the
clear.
peril of this demon. We have come full circle.
Which boys are not friendly?
All the Babao are friendly. The two sort of Cambion demons are unfriendly.
And the Grinch over here is unfriendly.
Him unfriendly as well.
Him unfriendly. Alright. Let me.
You should totally skitter after that longbow.
Is
Oh, Reg can reach him from there. He's got them long pinchers, you know.
Reg has a reach of 20 feet.
Jesus!
Jesus Christ.
Like, he almost can reach it.
Yeah.
Let me. If I
I did
can.
not. I thought he had
I
like.
cannot move Reg.
Have you been underestimating?
Hold on,
the
let me pull
really
his-
long clock?
I totally thought that he had like
Token.
basic reach, an extra 5 feet on his melee attacks, not literal sleep paralysis
Try
demon
now.
20 feet of terror.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have been hyping him up to be a sleep paralysis demon. This
I would.
Reg has incredibly long claws.
I really do say that.
Can you move him now?
No. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong fucking thing.
No, I
No.
can't.
There we go. Now try.
Alright, so Reg is gonna maneuver over to the bow right here. And snip at this man with his incredibly long claws.
Gretch is like 5 more feet than a Babao would with a 2-handing 10-foot weapon. not Babao, a bugbear.
That's a hit.
Jesus Christ.
Go grapple it too, grapple it too.
And you grapple it, yep.
Does he have multi-attack?
Yes, I will
or...
grapple.
He does have multi-attack. His multi-attack, he does have to be within reach too. And he pulls towards. So he pulls 5, it is grappled. It takes 8.
Wild.
Because his other attack is a bite attack.
He wants it fresh.
Which heals him.
He wants it fresh. We'll let him eat it. We'll let him eat it.
Alright, Cambion. Whoops, I think I just skipped Cambion. I did. Cambion's going to come up here towards the edge of the darkness and attack the Babao. Once, twice. He misses both times.
Is it when he walks into my range, or?
It is when he walks into your range. So it will also Wisdom.
Yep, and I will reroll.
That is a save.
So half of that, 9. Get 8, boy.
And the last one will go 5, 10, and from the darkness attempt to attack the other at disadvantage. It will still hit once. And we'll roll a Wisdom.
What's up? It's your boy.
We'll take 6 from the Spirit Guardians. We'll deal...
Yes, he will, sadly.
a bunch to the Babao, which the Babao is now a bloodied. Again, a little cannon fodder demon, which is ironically in the back, will come forward, and the next one as well. This Babao right here will 5, 10, 15, 20, and will attempt to heat metal. This one right here.
Which one? Oh, no, I do see it now.
To the left, yes.
No, I was going to say which one already had it, but it's just because I zoomed out. And where it is, it just looks like part of its black circle.
Ah, yes. Again, targeting the armor. I will pass. Which I should hope so, really. We should probably mark like this too, so we know they casted it. All right, top of the turn. This Babao is going to attack the Babao that is on sort of fire with its magic spear once, twice. Ooh, yeah, that's 2 hits.
How both of these demons have spears.
Yeah, spears are apparently a very popular demon weapon.
Spears are just a popular weapon in general. I mean, what's better than a pointy stick to put into things? 2 pointy sticks to put into things.
It is bloodied as well. The second Babao will do the same.
A pointy stick to put into things that also turns into lightning.
It will miss twice, however. This
Wait.
Cambion is going to waste its turn attempting to, in a panic, remove this armor what it is resistant to.
Just really afraid of fire. Don't judge him.
But logic doesn't always play a part in magic.
Very true. If you're scared, you're scared.
For my own sanity, I want to actually see what the ruling is for taking off full plate mail in the middle of combat. Because there's literally no way you could do that, even with cutting straps and making the armor unusable again.
Yeah.
It
This
is still
Babao
big,
is going
dude.
to get in front of the
Who?
Arrow Demon and attack it.
Like who cares? He just went down like 6 in ace.
Oh yeah, but it also will help later on.
It is grappled, so it has advantage.
The fastest a PC could shed heavy armor with help would be in 2.5 minutes or 25 rounds of combat.
Yeah, he's not getting the
Wow.
armor off.
The Arrow Demon is going to attempt to ungrapple. Can I get a strength check from Reg, please? It is at disadvantage.
The demon or Reg?
The demon.
From Reg. That was the demon attempting to ungrapple.
He's all goods.
He is still grappled. I forget if he can attack while grappled.
Reg said no.
He can attack while grappled. You just can't
Yeah.
move.
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it's at disadvantage, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I know it'll be a disadvantage. I'm just making 100% sure. Oh.
But about being at disadvantage?
Yeah, it's actually
I-
not at
You are.
disadvantage. You are?
I don't think you are.
Unless Reginald has the grappler feat, I think.
He does not.
She should.
You really should.
But what he does do is not get any benefit. Oh, to its speed. Never mind. Duh, stupid. Okay, so this one is going to attempt to, punch the Babao in front of it. And it will do
Babu.
so twice. Hits Reg once, I believe. Excuse me, the Babao once. For 7, and that'll be its turn for now. Alright, this sort of fat demon, 5, 10,
Hey,
15, 20.
He can help his body weight. Don't judge him.
And he will get into combat and attack the hurt and sort of panicked Cambion, which is, doing silly things.
Isn't the Riddikin on our side?
Yes, it's attacking the Cambion.
Oh, the Cambion, yeah, sorry. I was like, why is he attacking our damaged Babao?
The one time he says the right word, you get confused.
Yeah.
That can't be right.
He also got 2 crits. And damn near max damaged it.
It is. It is a 3d6 plus 2 for them. They hit hard. Good God. Of course, the poison does not affect it.
Did the Cambion die from that? Because I really just want to see its head bitten off.
He did not. He's hurt. But his head's
one
not,
of the-
like, super hurt. Man, they hit
Is that
hard.
one of the things I fought in the
Yes. Although I'm not sure if it had quite the same stat block at that point in time. Alright, this Cambion is going to attempt to beat up on the Babao still. With Flaming Spear once, twice.
Gone.
Hit both times.
might actually, because it's attacking the wounded Babao, isn't it?
Yes. On
Yeah.
the start of its turn, it does have to take a... Oh, okay, hold on. Okay.
Oh wait, had you? No, never mind. Never mind. You'd already determined that it hits.
Yeah, even with disadvantage, both of those would hit as
Yeah.
well. So, it does hit. It does have to roll to save against your one thingy, which is Wisdom.
Yes.
It fails miserably. Roll damage, and I will be back in a second. I have to use the restroom. So sorry.
I'm getting some good rolls off these fucking spurs.
This bird's so good.
Right. Do I heal the Babao or do I nuke these guys?
Nuke 'em.
I have no idea.
It's the
Would
cough.
they be helpful?
Daddy, this time there's no H4.
What?
There's no H4 now.
Okay, we'll figure something out. All right, it takes a big hit of 20. But is not quite bloodied. Just shy. And it is Hondo's turn again.
I mean, they
You have one concentration spell up already.
yes. That's why I'm trying not to use the other one because it is doing very, very well for me. It's not something I'd like to cut off early. So I can't remember. Will casting fireball here hurt our people? Or can they dodge a fireball?
It'll hurt whoever's in it.
Yeah. Fuck it then. I'll just use one of these. Now.
My only, and again, this is for everybody, not just specifically for you, is to be careful using, or, to be vulgar about it, blowing your wad all at once. Because this challenge is that it's going to be a long combat session.
Yeah,
and I don't mean physically long. For us, I mean long for them.
Yeah, just
so heads up.
But taking out 4 Cambions as quickly as possible could be a very good decision.
Sure.
And I've still got one more use of this, so that's plus 9 plus what level is he again? 6. So
Okay.
15.
So the magical darkness is dispelled.
Yes. I mean, it would have been when I summoned my thingies.
Fair. Would it have?
Because they're both concentration.
Oh, well, the darkness was from one of the Babaos.
Oh, yes, that's right. It was too. No, it
Each
wasn't.
hostile creature within 30
Yeah.
feet must make a con saving throw.
I mean, you have one of them blind them, and you have the rest use heat metal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of the silence I cast.
Yeah. So everybody is within range of that. So it is a Constitution saving throw. We will start with the Arrow Demon. He knew better save, frankly. Moving over to the Cambions. 1, 2, a 3, and then the bottom one. Who all save?
Except for the bottom one.
And it is 9 on a fail, and it is
15.
4 on a pass.
No, it's 15 on a fail.
I thought it was 9.
And no, because it's the 2d10 plus the cleric level, which is 6.
Okay.
He just hasn't set it up to roll with
Gotcha.
the bow.
Yeah. I don't have most of my spells set up to roll
Well,
automatically.
then I have to add 3 to the rest of these.
I don't think he was expecting this character to survive, Eric.
No, I mean, understood. Bloodied. Is he bloodied? He is not bloodied. 2 of them are bloodied. 5, 10, 15, 20 cannot quite get in there.
Which Babao is the one that is injured?
This one right here with the little red tick.
Top of the turn order. Am I able to throw a potion at him with my bonus action for him to use on his turn?
No.
Damn it. Worth a try.
All right. Okay, so this one takes damage from heat metal at the start of its turn. We're just gonna pop it again. Although, again, not much. I guess it can add up. It is going to attack the Babao in front of it. This Cambion is going to attack the Babao in front of it. Hopefully finishing it off. It would be an advantage. It wouldn't matter, though. It's not dead, though. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And it is going to attack the thingy. Arrow Demon. Whoa, didn't hit. Man, for having a +4, they're like really getting some good hits in.
And they keep rolling at least one, like 6 or something, too. Or at least a 5. One of their dice.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like,
The Arrow Demon is bloodied.
3 bloodied for 1 bloodied. That's not bad so far.
All right. 5, 10. We'll move a little bit differently. We'll move 5, 10, 15. And this one will attack the also wounded Cambion. Trying to go ahead and get rid of it. Whoops, that's the wrong one. A 1, a 2. Ooh, 18 does not hit it, unfortunately.
Totally forgot about the Spirit Guardians for the Cambions. It's okay. We'll just keep going. I'll remember it for
I did it
the
for
rest
one,
of the
but I
turn.
think I forgot for the rest of them.
Yeah. That's okay. I've been forgetting too.
Alright, the really hurt Babao wants to at the very least take a Cambion with it.
I mean, he can disengage and fall back for heals if he wishes. I mean, I suppose they don't really
don't
care.
exactly
when
think that way.
Yeah. When they just rematerialize somewhere, I guess it's less important to worry about tactical decisions.
It will take it out.
Quick, Rudderkin, give that lad a pat on the back.
This Babao will Attempt to attack the one that it is facing right now. 1, 2. Oh, good hits. Not quite bloodied, though. Alright, this one will attack the arrow demon. 1, 2. Just a 1. Plus 8. The arrow demon will attempt to break free. So, from Reg. Strength. Reg didn't have a turn. Where is Reg in this turn order? He has fallen off.
He did. He actually disappeared.
Could you please re-roll Reg's initiative, Guts?
Yeah. He just said, I'm head out.
Yeah. It's just like, I grabbed one, guys. I'll leave it to you till it's dead. Which, I mean, I'm happy with because it keeps him out of trouble.
Yeah, because he gets
He
into so
can't
much
get
of
the
it.
spray.
He didn't. Alright, I'm gonna select him, I'm gonna roll it, and then I'm gonna modify it to 22. And then Reg is now at the top of the turn order. We didn't want to skip him, but we'll let him do his thing. So Reg gets a hit with incredibly long claws, and he gets to pull 5, like regardless as to whether he hits. So roll for incredibly long claws.
I'm sorry, you're kind of breaking up while you're talking.
breaking
What'd
up.
you say?
A little bit. Not massively.
All right. Can you roll to hit with incredibly long claws?
You can
That
roll,
would
but
be
you
a
can't hit.
miss. You do bring it closer towards you because you've hit before, and so now you get to multi-attack with his whatever the other one is called, Shrouded Bite.
His shrouded bite.
Use some of that for
What are the
What
odds?
that? What that mouth do, Reg? Not much.
Either way, it is still grappled. Can you also roll me a strength check for him as the
Sorry.
arrow demon attempts to get away? And manages to break free, although just barely.
Can you imagine
then-
how scary that would be, though? Like, no cap. Imagine getting pulled by some, like, shadow crab.
And then you get to make a save for him and take more damage.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Make that sick wisdom save.
Can we get Reg a belt of giant strength?
Yeah, that's another 14 damage.
Now that he is free, however, he is hopping on out of there. Okay, this generic angry demon will attack the Cambion it is in close combat with. Surely will miss. Nope.
Who knew that the cannon fodder chaff would be doing the biggest damage output?
Look, I mean, I knew like they would get some lucky hits in and make a contribution, but they have all hit every attack.
Yeah, they haven't missed, and they've like damn near max damaged every roll.
However, let us see if they can take the hit back. Let's see. Those are 2 hits. It is bloodied. Oh, and wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
It's a fail.
Another 11.
And now, Handu, it's your turn. Also, the arrow demon would have taken that too. So since that just happened,
It was
right here.
you already rolled the wisdom save, and the damage for it was 14.
Did I?
Yeah, I rolled it before Guts got Reg's turn again, and then you rolled the wisdom. Oh wait, no, that was Reg rolling a wisdom roll.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't remember rolling one, so we'll say that's
Yeah,
what
I
it
don't
was
think-
for.
Yeah, demon
No,
save
I-
damage.
I saw the wisdom roll from Reg from Guts and thought it was yours, but yeah, it does still need to make one. So if it wants to take its turn now, I can reroll the damage.
We'll just go back with the old damage that you'd rolled before,
Okay.
which was the 14. I'm
Yep.
fine with that. All right, but your turn. This one is barely holding on by a thread. This one is barely holding on as well. Although it's got a little bit much. It's actually really just bloodied.
Can I step? I mean, I'm going to end my turn in the same spot.
Mhm.
So, but I'm going to step into that spot there. Oh no, because that'll still put me in fucking. Damn it! Oh well, I'll just have to. Yeah, move up 5 feet and cast Cure Wounds on old hurty boy.
Okay. It resists your magic. No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine?
Dick. 7 plus. Because I can never remember this. 8. So 15.
Okay. That's a big
And
deal.
then I guess I won't move back because, I mean, either of those squares would have technically put me in melee combat with a champion. And
Mhm.
actually, no, I'll just take the attack and I'll move back. Yeah.
Okay. So a Cambion is going to
Damn it.
hit you once.
Yes.
So now you have to roll Constitution for a con saving throw as well for your concentration.
Yep.
Which you make.
Yes.
All right, Cambion. He will start by making a wisdom saving throw, which he will fail.
Nice.
So damage for him, please.
Yep. I was just
Yep.
doing my health from that damage.
No worries. Ooh, big hit. Bloodied.
Very big hit.
He will attack the Babao. Bam, bam.
Ow.
Yeah, that one is a bit of an ouch. Glad it was one of the Babao.
All right, so again, wisdom saving throw. Passed.
So, yes, alright.
You will attempt to finish off the Babao. Succeed.
The Amazing World of Gumball is on.
What? The Amazing World of Gumball is on.
Yeah, I actually haven't watched it in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's actually been on. It's actually on for a long time. There's like a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. If you want after your game, after Miss Katie calls, you can watch it with me.
Maybe, kiddo.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
All right. So one has gone down. It is now this guy's turn. He will come down forward and he will attempt to bite the Cambion. It will succeed.
He's running, man. Like, can we keep on?
He kills the Cambion.
Yeah, these are the champions from the arena.
Must be.
It's gotta be, eh?
But I just want to point out that it is 23 and a 6 that he rolled. Good for him, I guess. Alright, it is this one's turn. 5, 10 will attack the other Cambion. 17 does not hit, however. We finally missed, boys. Babao, going to attack in. It's surrounded enough that that is a hit.
How many have we got before my turn?
It is barely holding on by a thread. It is Reg's turn. Oh, he takes damage from heat metal, actually. Let's see if that's enough to kill him.
Wait, kill who?
This Babao, or Cambion right down there. It is enough to kill it.
Ha!
So technically,
Literally.
how is it going down to one of the generic demons?
Grim just likes
way,
killing
Jenny.
things with heat metal.
I mean, it's pretty OP. I love it.
It really fucking is, man.
Oh,
That's sometimes you gotta have a spell like that just to make you feel good.
Well, because like there is literally nothing you could do against having it cast on your armor if you've got anything above like scale mail.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
it'll be a good spell if you ask me.
Reg, it is your turn.
You
All
can
right.
throw a resisting fire down.
Yeah.
Imagine actually spending 25 game rounds.
This Cambion.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna use incredibly long claws to pull this boy this way.
Oh wow.
Oh, ow!
You go get you some fresh fruit.
All right. Well,
He wants
definitely
it.
hit.
It's not that bad.
Doesn't hit real hard though.
Okay, good
It is
Swazi.
bloodied and it is drawn in 5.
Nice.
The Babao is going to, magic spirit. It's definitely an advantage at this point. Babao is, who no longer has heat metal up. 5, 10, 15, 20. Going to surround the Cambion and... Whoops, that's the Cambion. The Arrow Demon. Going to take 2 shots at the Wounded Demon.
How much are these demons getting paid? Because
They're not.
this guy's just watched 4 Cambions get absolutely obliterated.
Well, here's the thing. It is going to kill that one.
And teleport away.
And teleport away. It's actually going to run away since it used its action to whatever. And so at this point, we just have to kill...
Or-
Excuse me?
No, we do fucking not. That thing is not escaping.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on.
I said, boy. No, it can run
I
still.
said
It can run.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I don't
It
think
just
it's quite that hurt. This is one of those DM does not recommend doing that.
8d6.
Look, there's a very good chance that it might. But
It's an interesting play con. We'll see if it works out.
Hey,
your choice.
I really want to throw a fireball at it, but at the same time, it's like one of my 2.
You will have other opportunities to throw fireballs, I assure you.
I'll let him run then. Go on, you little bitch.
All right. However, you do get to finish off this Cambion right here, potentially.
Yes, first things... Actually, yeah, I will just, like... He's pretty well surrounded.
Yeah, it's not a guaranteed kill, though, just yet.
No. Especially not when I do something silly like I'm
Again,
about
right
to
back
do.
in a second, restroom.
I'm gonna stampede this fucker.
You gonna curb stomp him?
Yep.
Just rhino charge.
Just gonna run at it. Try and knock him down. Stomp the shit out of him. Literally circle him, everyone just starts kicking him.
You have tusks, right?
Yes.
Stick
I don't-
them through his eyes.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna run at it and tackle it. Full on flying leap it.
Ring it too. I think you also deleted your token. Oh no.
No, I
there.
put it under.
Belly flop.
I just realized that there's no actual, like, tackle.
Not in the
So,
fifth.
I guess I would have to shove and call it a tackle?
Works for me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy with going to the ground with him. But,
Yeah.
because I don't actually have...
No, you can give me an unarmed attack, because, I mean...
Yeah.
Which,
Don't
unfortunately,
think
is
would
not
have
going to do it.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't think... Wait. Because he's surrounded. Come on. Ah, you fuck it. He doesn't get shoved then.
He does not. Alright, well,
And
let's... Did you want to do something else to him, or...?
No.
Okay.
I thought his turn was next. I was going to say, let's watch the
No, not
faith
quite.
spirits kill him.
Let's see if the generic angry demon can kill him. You cannot. Alright, wisdom
Let's
saving throw?
Yep.
Passed.
Is it? Yes, it is. It made my DC exactly. God damn it.
That's enough, however.
Yay! The
it
face
goes down.
for chest burst is him.
So our first bit of combat is done. I am going to move your group up towards the corner.
Awesome face spirit coming out of its chest, bursting it and stuff.
We lost 2 members? We did lose 2 members. And
I mean,
the 3 Babao are a little on the hurt side.
but I mean, we took down 4 Cambions and made an arrow demon run. I'm happy with that.
Sure did. And we will...
What's worse than demons? Militarized demons.
He is... Where is Green? Oh. What the hell group was that?
Yellow?
Yes, you're right. I moved the wrong guy. I moved the ones that were in contact with, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I moved the green ones that was in contact with that other guy that you play.
What was that? Sorry,
Nothing, you're good. Alright, so the next one who's going to be coming into combat is this group with the big one. With Rix, Vex, and the Ogres. So I will...
The big boys.
The big boys.
I'm going because I stay.
Who I believe they are not even up here yet. So they are not. So we will paste. We will grab and paste. And then it is, I believe, just Rick and Adrian? Yes.
I think Tapple's... No, that's with the other one. Never mind. Yeah, it's just me and him. We don't have the NPCs.
Yeah.
Someone wants to play them.
Yes, because there are, again, as it turns out, a lot of NPCs to play. A lot of friendly NPCs. Correction. So this is your hard-hitting group against their hard-hitting group.
What now?
I said this is your hard-hitting group right now against their hard-hitting group.
Okay.
Which is towards the bottom of the screen. As they are coming, of course, if you have ranged weapons or magical attacks, as it may turn out to be, you can use them.
Grim, you're missing something.
What am I missing?
A lot of things.
Am I? What am I missing? Oh,
Who's
right.
Billy Boy?
All the skeletons. Yeah.
Oh,
you got 'em.
While they're coming closer, I'd make a couple of ranged attacks with javelins or lightning.
All the ogres are now controllable. All the tokens are now controllable, including Vex and Kif. Whoa.
Against the middle one?
they would not be, standing in a convenient line for you or anything like that.
Yeah, just against the middle one.
Yep.
Like, out of those three. Because I wouldn't expect...
Yep, just give me a second to get my tokens right. Or rather, my sheets right. Oh boy, they are not resistant to lightning. How fun.
Just pop off an early 40 damage in the bed.
Dub and Thrub. As well as Vex and Kif. Would anyone like to take over some of the NPCs? We have Vex, we have Kif, and we have several ogres.
I'll take the ogres.
Okay.
I'm just having a smoke, and then I'll take Kiff or thingy, but that'll be an eternal too.
Sure, and Guts, would you like the other rat folk?
Vex. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the ogres are pretty much point and shoot, right?
Yeah. All right, let me get some dexterity saves. Again, these might show up as weird names because
They're weird.
they are from a template that of named people. So what's a save? That's a save. 13? Yes. Both of them against the middle one, so it takes 22 damage in addition to lightning damage of 11. That's simple. Okay, so you can roll initiative then. Don't forget to select and highlight your thingamabobs.
Yeah, someone
Select and highlight. Oh god.
someone do Kiff, please, because
Wait,
I'm
never
still not a
Sure,
fucking
I'll
idiot.
roll. For
Can I buff Rick before this starts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough time where you can very easily see what's coming. All right, Kiff is rolled.
Oh, damn.
Generic angry demons are next.
And what's that? Is that a bone devil?
Hold on,
What even are we...
I cannot think and press buttons at the same time.
That's a bone devil. Bone devil.
Might have accidentally rolled down twice. We'll find out.
If I haste myself, can I cast 2 cantrips a turn?
I'm afraid not. Also, I just deleted his sheet.
Good job.
If you deleted an enemy sheet, does that mean they just...
I didn't actually delete the sheet. I just deleted it off the screen.
Oh.
So I have to go hunting through a long list and get it again. All right. I believe that's everybody. But keep an eye out in case that's not everybody. No, the ogres. not up there. So I'll roll one for Dub, and then I'll roll one for Thrub. What's up, kiddo?
How long will it be till you're done with your game?
A little less than an hour and a half.
Okay, good. Daddy, when you're done with your game, can be going to your room and pretend we're little tigers.
Maybe? We'll see.
Like YouTube's
Wait,
know, it just
pet
took me
me.
like 5 minutes to buy imported candy because for whatever damn reason the importer site's making you
Well, I
pay
gotta
it
finish
in
my game, kiddo.
that country's currency. My card wouldn't let me do it until I switched to a different one because, I don't know, safety check. Candy imports, Graham. Candy
See?
imports.
See, this is where you just put money in a PayPal and then buy things off the...
Everybody knows that candy makes you a dandy.
Yeah,
They didn't have
that
a
would
PayPal.
work
I
great.
had to use my PayPal card. The other one wasn't going.
My brother's been waiting for like a week for some money to clear on PayPal.
See, for me, I have mine tied to my bank account, so I just go straight through.
I'm pretty sure he has his bank account tied to it too. It's just
At least for my
It's
card
not been
charging
wanted
my
to.
account.
goes
I'm not sure about the other way around.
Alright, so Vex, you are up first. Vex
Alright.
plays as a mostly straight up fighter.
She plays as a what?
She plays as a fighter.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah
Oh,
I was
by the
taking
way.
a look. I kind of figured.
Oh,
The buff I
Oh,
was
so-
casting on Rick was haste.
Oh,
Yes. So if you need to change your initiative.
I shoved some licorice in his mouth. Slap him.
yeah. What does it do to initiative?
Nothing.
Ah,
I'm getting
I don't
my
get-
versions all mixed up.
Oh, my skeletons have better initiative than I do.
The guys who are noted in pink, are they the
Those are the bad guys.
unfriendly?
Yep.
The hostiles, alright.
Well, except for this one, except for Dub.
Yeah,
Don't
I
mind
was
Dub.
just gonna say don't kill Dad.
Kill him. Do it.
Alright. Wait, so Dub is not is a friendly.
Yes.
Alright.
yay, we have
So I'm
fire
going-
now.
Fire. Would like to dash towards, or Vex would like to dash towards these dudes.
I'd like to note the Vex is dashing forward to 3 CR8 demons. At least. Actually, no, those aren't Shosuva. I don't know what those are. Don't dash by
You know,
yourself.
I've totally been asking what those are this whole time, and it's like, I don't know. I've got no idea what we're...
Alright.
Look like bone devils in armor.
Bone Devil is
They,
here.
they also look like they're some sort of mage.
I actually don't have a handout for them.
Are they at least above
Yeah.
CR5?
Yeah.
Will not do that then.
That life sounded.
Yeah, they're above that.
Alright. Move to the front. Then hold in range.
All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, because that is what they are paid to do. And Rick.
And me?
Yep, it is your turn.
Well, I think we all know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna fly into a rage, of course. What else is there to do?
Goldie, have your
Double
shield
move-
up.
With double movement speed, I could totally make. Yeah. I'm gonna run it straight at the guy that I threw the light the lightning spears at, and I'm going to try and lay waste to his skull.
Yeah.
And completely fucking missing. With at least 2 of them.
All 3 missed.
Yes.
I'm proud of you, Rick.
Just sort of ineffectually bounced off of its rough carapace / armor. Skeletons.
Where's my sheet? They will 8 of them. Two of those hit, I hope? The 20s?
All aiming for the same one, I suppose?
Yeah, they're all aiming on Rex.
Yeah, 20s definitely hit, yes.
Thank God.
Okay. That's right, because I gave you magical stuff. Alright, so this one, 5, 10, 15... Wait. Oh my god, why don't I just...
Just watch the Rudderkin kill all of these, till they just keep rolling.
Man, I sure hope not. Alright, so this one is going to come up. It is going to attack you once with its fork, which is legally distinct from a spear. And it is going to attack you once with its tail.
Though.
Okay, the fork actually hit. Unless the tail has advantage.
The tail does not have advantage just yet. It is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 legally distinct Rudderkin. 5, 10, 15, 20. Babow. Dub. Who was Tadpole was playing, I believe.
Yes. Okay.
Who should be controllable. Good. Okay.
I can't move him, but
You can't move him? Controlled by all players.
Is he on the right layer?
He's on token layer.
I got it. I had the wrong buttons pressed. Okay, so he smiles and says, I am here. Detroit Smash! You guys catch the reference?
I didn't know All Might was joining us.
Yes, I've been watching that with my daughter. And he will go and... Well, he can't quite reach him, can he?
No, he actually has a speed of 30, although apparently that was not written in.
So then I guess he's
Oh,
just
no,
gonna...
he does have a speed of 40, excuse me.
Okay, well,
Not 40.
that still doesn't... He doesn't have a reach, though, does he? So he can get right there, he just can't do anything. So he's going to move there and hold his action, and if somebody gets within melee with him, he will attack. Same
Okay.
thing with Thub.
All right.
We'll go there.
Thub has his own initiative order.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You better be.
Oops. 5, 10, 15, 20. Bloop, bloop. The owl makes hooting noises.
Indeed.
Hoot, hoot.
Okay.
Now it is Thrub's turn. Kef, it is your turn. And I believe I'm going to make all these stupid little Redderkin act on the same turn now. Because they're just
Bounded accuracy.
they're just going to bog me down if I don't.
I'm still not back quite yet. Sorry, I'm lighting the fire.
Okay.
Way too cold here.
Alright, so Kif is going to look at her character sheet, because I forget what she does.
As she's pulls out her sheet, what can I do? It's funny in the meta sort of way.
She's going to
Imagine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then she is going to blur herself. Alright, it is the guy in the middle's turn. He is going to smack you with his fork. Rick. He is going to smack you with his tail.
Does he have advantage?
He does not. The other one did not. He does not.
Ha!
18.
And
Does
this
that
is-
hit you? Keep in mind you have a +2 to your AC from wearing the ring.
It is now 25.
Your AC is
Okay.
25?
Right. It might
Haste?
be just 20.
Haste.
He's,
think
it's shield,
he's a
plus armor.
barbarian
I'm not-
with Jennings AC.
Alright, well. Okay, fair enough. Not a thing I took into contact or reasoning. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Also. The next one is going to get into contact with the Dub. Dub gets to hit it.
Okay.
Swing that great club.
Sorry, my computer's a little slow.
It's alright. That's a hit.
Died.
Whoops, I'm sorry, I rolled for you. I forgot.
Come on,
It was,
Gavin.
it was,
like
it was,
better.
it was a gut reaction, because that is obviously a... but it takes 20. And now he is going to hit Dub back. With his fork. With his tail.
And now I have a new zombie.
I don't see any current hit points for Dub.
Huh. It should be... There. Thrub had him, Dub did not. And I got bad news. Because his tail does the effect of Inner Demon, although it's not a separate attack. I just didn't write it in. And I'm not sure if this is right. Yes, it is. But before you have to do that, it is a DC 17 Constitution saving throw for Dub. It is a fail. So Dub got his world rocked.
Yes, sir.
Adrian, it is your turn.
I like to cast Kill All the Baddies, please. Level 9.
I'm afraid that's a level 10 spell.
Da 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 da.
What a shame the casting of level 10 spells was banned.
I mean, 3rd edition was weird.
That's actually not the correct damage on that inner demon. It's not right.
Oh, what, this one?
Yeah, so you can take that extra 20 damage off. It was supposed to be part of the tail, but I just sort of cut and copied. It is just a 3d6, but it's on the start of his turn anyway.
Let's see my foul balls. How far away is this?
Oh, that's actually...
Just 20. That would be super useful. Yeah, I'm useful.
Which one?
Add middle bow.
Okay.
Won't happen.
I mean, you hit it.
And Black Dragon's gonna hover there, so it's Vex's turn.
Oh my gosh, I got rid of that character sheet again.
I can't see the turn here anymore. It's gone all trans.
I have a question. At the shows that inner demon, you have damage at the bottom, 11 plus 9.
Yeah, take that off.
What damage is that?
That was a mistake.
Okay. So do I use the 10, or do you want me to roll 3d6?
It's actually at the start of your turns, so don't
Okay,
roll
so the start of
anything
next
right
turn.
now. Yeah,
Got it.
just remove it completely from... Oh, I know what I keep doing. I keep actually exiting it out. So is that it, Adrian?
Yeah, then the dragon's just gonna hover there.
Okay. Sure, and that's the dragon's turn. Vex. Guts as Vex.
I'll check and see how far I can move. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright. And... how does the extra attack work? I never played it.
So it is basically a charge on your weapon. She attacks like twice as part of like every attack. Excuse me, that was two different answers I gave you. She just, rolls her attack twice.
Okay. Can I twice?
You broke up a little bit right there.
Oh, can I that demon?
You're still a bit far away. You're right here. You're Vex, not Kif.
Oh, I actually... they do be looking similar.
A little bit, yeah. So
but
yeah,
would I be...
just hit it twice and then... Those are both hits.
Damn.
And if you wish to, you can expel a charge from the weapon. It does have 4 charges. Just hit that little thing underneath it, and that is the damage for the charge.
Which one?
On her character sheet, it says Dawn's Edge, and then right below it is the Dawn's Edge B.
Oh, I see.
That's bonus damage.
Okay, cool. Wow.
And you can hit that twice because you hit twice.
She's a tank, man.
All right, so it is now the little thing's turn. They will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 20, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, whoops, 20, 20, 20, 20. Rick, it is your turn.
Tough decision. So many things I could do. No, I'm gonna continue to whack.
The one in the middle?
Yes, please.
That is much better this turn, and those are all 3 hits.
I'm glad I got the crit on the one I rolled to be a great weapon master.
Yeah.
Except the regular one that doesn't get a +10 to damage still does nearly the same amount of damage. What?
Well, a frenzied haste Rick is still pretty strong. It is bloodied. Skeletons.
Skeletons will skeleton.
Against which one?
Same one.
Okay.
Doesn't look like any of them hit.
18's hit.
Ooh, one of them hits. Unless they magically have advantage for some reason. Quick, Rick, get on the other side of the demon.
Hey, I actually made it. Sorry about that.
You didn't die. Yeah, drop damage to bloodied.
Yep.
Jeez, Scalpo.
Oof.
Mr. It's
Sting
open
does
world of
not
stuff.
hit. Alright, it is this one's turn. This one is going to attack Vex. With 1, with 2. Those are going to both hit. And Vex is infernally wounded. It is in bad shape. She took a big hit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he will attack the one he can hit twice. He will actually only attack it once. And he will use a weakening gaze as well. So he will miss. It will roll a con saving. And fail. Wow. So he is doing half damage. Dubs, It's your turn.
Okay.
On the start of your turn, it's a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, where you take 3d6. That's a pass.
Yep. Okay, so he's going to attack this one here.
That's it.
Seriously, look at that. 1,
2 ones. Yep.
Ugh. That's okay. It is what it is.
All right. The thingies are coming in, and we're going to start attacking. That's a hit.
I believe in the Rudderkin.
That is not a hit.
God damn it, Adrian, stop believing in things.
I don't believe in them.
Not a hit.
Also, everyone, 120 days.
Now it is surrounded, and that is a hit. It is going to take an attack of opportunity.
Was I attacked while I was gone?
At half damage, however. He's going to attack in. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10. 15, 20. All right. It did a ton of damage. The owl.
Hoot hoot, the owl will harass this guy to give advantage.
All right. Thrub.
If I moved Thrub here, would he get advantage from flanking?
Yes. You would take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Now is that guy on our team?
Friendly, yes.
Okay, so he's going to go around that side and not through the center to get there. So he's going to go so he should get no attacks of opportunity.
So you move
Correct?
20 to get here,
Basically,
and then 20 to get here. You can't get all the way around it if you're trying to avoid it.
okay. Well, will I still get an attack?
It would not be an advantage. Because you would just be right here on it.
Okay. Now I can't move through my own friendlies, right?
Through your own friendlies, you can move through.
Well, then I would just go here. I wouldn't have to go around then.
Right.
I would just go here and then here. So I would.
You're not right there, though. You're right here.
And I'm over here.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I could get there because I'd go through this guy.
Right, but then he would be attacking you for opportunity.
Who?
This
Oh, him?
guy. Yes.
Who? No, because I'm never leaving his. Melee. I'm going into melee with him. I'm just going around him, going through
Just
my own
flanking
people.
him.
Yeah, I'm just flanking him.
Going like this.
Yes, that's exactly what. Thank you. I don't know how to do that, but yes, that exactly thing.
Okay.
Does that make sense,
Yes.
Grim?
Yes.
All right. All right. So that is what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a hit. All right, and Kif. Yes. Are you back, 420? What's up, kiddo?
As a member of Tiger Kitty.
Oh, sorry, Kev.
That you can
I am here now. What is her movement again? I did have her sheet up.
35, I think.
Yeah.
35.
Is it just 30? Yes. Wow, she has no HP.
Kif is 30. Kif has a thing where she can take half damage, though. As a reaction.
She has no HP. Okay.
She's also blurred.
She's going on the mad flank.
Let's hope these things don't hit
And-
Crusade.
Does she have any sort of range?
Gosh, do they have True Strike? No, they don't have True Strike. Not particularly. She does have Misty Step.
Yeah, that's her turn. Because she doesn't have any ranged.
Yeah. Alright, so...
I've heard nothing if you guys have been talking. You robot as Grim.
Better? Am I still a robot?
I'm gonna assume it's me.
Yeah, I don't really.
You're real muffled, Rick. Like you're talking through a blanket or pillow. Is somebody trying to kill you?
Is that any better?
That's way better.
I had my microphone like all the way at my neck instead of in front of my mouth.
I gotcha. All right.
God damn it, hit Discord.
Well, this one is going to try to kill the small generic angry demon. And we'll do so with a fork and a tail.
Which one is this one?
This is the middle one. And it will not actually outright kill it, but it is affected by Infernal Wound. About 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we'll... oh, wait. Up here. 1, 2... Alright, last but not least, this one, which will try to finish off Dub.
No, not done.
Dub has,
Quick,
like,
Adrian, get
no
reanimated
armor.
corpse.
What now? Free real estate?
Free real estate.
Dub. It's 2 hits, and you have another stack of Infernal Poison.
If only we had a healer.
That's enough to put him down.
Okay.
Free real estate.
By 2 points.
Adrian, your turn.
I cast Animate Dead. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
I missed horribly.
Oof. Are you staying there or are you moving?
And there.
Staying there? Okay. Vex, it is your turn. You need to do a Constitution saving throw. Guts is Vex.
Sorry, I was
It's alright.
distracted. I'm gonna go in for this dude again.
Constitution saving throw first.
Oh, ooh.
Yep.
No thoughts, head empty.
That is a fail for 3d6.
Repeat that.
We're really about to lose a ratkin.
They're pretty tough to kill, but especially no, that's not right. That's not
I
right.
thought that was its damage first.
No, it's 14. So did I.
So like they won't regenerate out of the crit.
Technically, it's not an attack. There it is.
Actually, do they regen health each turn or each round?
They do. So that's the other thing. Infernal Wound procs, and then she regenerates 5, which removes Infernal Wound.
Yeah. So at least you can't get it stacking.
Yes.
Not without multiple hits in one
What
turn.
does it stack?
Yeah.
Yes, it stacks.
That's how Dub got absolutely ruined just then. He had 2 stacks of it.
I think he died before the stack, but
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
they only got about 60 life.
It's
no
still
armor.
twice as much as Kirth.
Yeah, I know. So now you can go ahead and attack him.
Alright. Take them.
I'll be back in a second. I have to use the restroom. And if you want to use the charges, hit them too.
I can't say I don't drink 50 cans of green tea all day and have to use the bathroom a lot, but damn, Grim.
I mean, I've already had to go 3 times myself, but I've got like fucking way more drinks than I would usually have.
No, I just can't check fire. Kind of wish I still had a laptop so I could sit out there next to it and play.
Alright, those are 2 hits for 24. Are you going to use 2 charges of the thingy? It is bloodied before.
No, I think I'll save them.
Okay.
I don't think I'll save them.
The generic angry demons. First of all, Constitution saving throw. Fails miserably. Takes 11. Still has not died. Wait. Yeah, still has not died. And then the beating begins. This one, firstly, is going to attack. We're actually going to start on the left and move our way to the right. 5, 10, 15. 1 bite.
Oh, was it the Ruddikins that were all grouped together?
Yes.
Imagine grouping the main damage dealers together.
I mean,
Oh god, they're all hitting.
they should be
like-
missing a lot more than they are. They're only
Wow.
like +4 to hit.
Well, Why is it your chaff characters end up hitting more often and harder than your strong characters?
You know.
Surely with all of them, there'd be some sort of advantage to it.
Oh, that's another thing, because these guys are completely surrounded. All of these are with advantage.
Yeah. It's still more than I expected, I gotta admit. Alright, Rick, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
The one in the middle is still hurt a little bit more than the one to your right.
Owls on him to get advantage.
That's true.
Oh, do I actually? I don't even need to recklessly attack. I was gonna recklessly attack this time, but if I've already got advantage, I don't need to. Yeah, I was gonna keep focusing the same one though.
Okay.
I wanna get the middle one down before turning around.
Sounds good.
So I shall take my 3 attacks. But I'll do it this way this time.
2 hits.
You got a crit with the one.
That one is actually... Oh, yes, it does. Advantage. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Actually, don't you crit on 18s or something? Or was that later?
That was...
I crit on 18, 19, and 20.
So that 27 is not a crit too. This is 18 plus 7.
That's...
No, because that rolled a 16. That one's not
okay.
using Great Weapon Master. That top one is a 19 with Great Weapon Master, since it's only a +6. The bottom one has a +11.
Okay. Yes. I have a new goal, and that is to get this weapon away from Rick.
I have fully set up my sheet so it rolls crits if it rolls on 18, 19, or 20. So
you are
that
in
would be
luck.
great.
You managed to put it down.
Isn't it they actually got off the troll or ogre?
It was the fucking Minotaur that broke into it.
No, that's right.
He dropped it on the stairs, and I was like, "Thank you, my."
The skeletons.
This guy.
Yes. Looking for 18s.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
34.
It is just hanging on by a comparative thread, but it is not down yet.
Go Rudderkin, finish it.
It would not take the poison, however. It is bloodied. Okay, so this one is going to continue to try to finish off Vex. My door is slowly opening. It misses both, however, because I know exactly how much AC Vex has. Hi.
The only AC you know.
I know, right? You can say hi.
She's probably...
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
They all said hello back. All right, the Babao. First one, because they are actually spread up. It's going to bam and bam. Both hit. It is going to go down as well. The Rudderkin didn't even get a chance. But it is now their turn. We will see if our Rudderkin dies. Looking at 17s, it made it. It did not die yet.
Whoa.
So, one attack. Two attacks. Three attacks. Four attacks.
Flanking, man.
It's brutal.
Go for it. Go for the kill.
They might at this point. Four attacks.
Ooh.
It's funny that the crit is almost the worst damage roll they've had.
Rudderkin OP, nerf next patch.
Let's see if this one finishes it off. I think this is the only one that can get into it.
Oh. So I need
I think
AoE.
they need- I think they
Finally,
need
one of them
Rudder-
miss.
Oh, nope, this one can get in as well.
Oh. 19. 14. Damn.
Wow. I gotta say, pretty good. So, unfortunately, however, this one is going to wind up dying to infernal poison.
No, we can
Unless
save it.
someone can make a medicine check
Rick, you're right there.
of DC 12.
Medicine's wisdom. That's not my good thing.
Can I
Fine.
make Can I make a medicine check?
So
or
if
does
you
it
have
to
already
be on my
acted,
next
you
turn?
cannot, but if your turn is still coming up, you can. So we can get Thrub, we can get Kif, we can get
Yeah.
Adrian.
I was gonna say, I'm sure
So
Kif,
Thrub
if she can.
Yeah, Kif would at least attempt to, I believe. You don't actually
Yeah,
have to move
but-
yourself over there. You can just make the check.
Babao, move your ass. And medicine, which she is really bad at.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's really,
Wow.
really bad.
She's
You know, you gotta suck the poison. You gotta scrape and lick like Dracula.
You gotta suck
20.
the poison out, not put more in.
that is enough
Right.
to take it off. So it is barely still alive.
It's okay, he did well. So who would win? Giant demons of death or some bitey boys?
I mean, who knew?
Apparently, the answers will shock and astound you. Oh, did we have one of the big white ones fighting with us that whole time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fighting with you guys. I got one turn of moving and Kif literally did nothing that fight except waste a spell slot.
Well,
Poor Kif. Also, with her spells,
hmm
does she actually, like, have spell slots or are those,
she
like, class?
does have spell slots.
Yeah, because I noticed
Are
her
they
blur.
not? They are not. Oh, I see.
Because her blur and misty step don't have a count at all, actually.
Yeah.
But-
But her first
Also-
level ones do. I see. I'll have to
Yeah.
look it up and change it because off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I believe it's 2 of each, or 2 level 2s, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'll.
I think
just
so.
Boop boop. Okay. Wow, that went really well.
No casualty.
There was one
Question
casualty.
marks.
Dubs has gone down, or excuse me.
No,
Dub.
he's not. He's going to back up. Just give it a second.
Yeah, he's still making death saves. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
It's legitimately only going to take 1 minute to cast animate.
Here's
Oh.
the thing. Does he make his save before he dies to infernal poison, or does the poison
Yeah.
kill him?
He
Does the
fails
poison
one.
stay if he's dead?
Yes.
I mean, if he's
Knocked unconscious? Yes.
How long has he been
It
down
will
a
kill
turn?
you.
It's not even a poison, is it? It's
No,
the
it's
grievous
not
wound.
a poison. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
poison.
Is there enough time to stabilize him at this point?
So let's see. We can get medicine checks from where is
Anyone who
Dub? I forgot where
The
he's a
Bone Devil
15.
will save him.
So we can get one. Adrian used his check on the thingy
Righto.
and saved it.
Bone Devil, do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
Kif
Bone
tried
Devil.
as well. Bone Devil? Let's see.
Bone Devil.
well, obviously Thub would like to give it a shot.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure Thub would be
He's
trying
got
to
a
hold
-2.
his brother's stomach closed.
Thub, Vex, and Rick can all give it a shot.
Oh, the owl. With the skeletons.
The owl, the skeletons.
Kind
So
of pokes him.
We'll have bad medicine.
Oop. Sorry, that was meant to be.
Wait, is that actually a thing Adrian could
think-
do? Like, kit
think he
and
does.
train one of his skeletons to
Wait,
be a
You
healer?
still have your
Yeah.
melee one?
They can
You
learn
still
basic. They
have
could
your
probably
melee-
cast dodge on you, but they wouldn't know what they were doing.
yeah.
But by the way, I
Adrian.
just remembered.
Do-
I have
do you
a staff
still
of
have your
healing.
melee one?
You do.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You did use
I
your
had
turn
the
saving
same
the other
idea.
one, though. So it's not necessarily that it's going to die. It still gets a DC 17 con save.
Give the staff of healing to one of the ones that can still
Rick,
make
take
an
the
action.
staff.
No, Rick used his action. We've got Thub,
He uses action.
X.
Is there any chance we could
Everyone
retcon
rolled
it and
for
say I didn't use my action?
Technically, I can cast a spell through the familiar, so the owl can help.
That would be one of your spells, though, not
Yeah.
casting using an artifact.
You can cast Firebolt on him.
No, mine too, though. Oh, I don't
no,
have
you could cast Firebolt on it.
to,
That would help you
sort of
out.
burn it
Right,
out.
staff that
Biddy
doesn't
it.
have word of healing. I mean, he has cure wounds, though.
All right, but
Idiot.
it is a con saving throw for Dubs. Moment of truth.
If you did
If it
cast
makes-
Firebolt
Ah,
He
yeah,
on
makes
sure.
it.
If you did cast Firebolt, you would be able to reanimate the corpse.
Then it is a death saving throw, which is also a con, but it would just be at one tick anyway. So it comes around. Everyone does get their turn, and so now that we remember we have healing items, we can just use our healing items.
But does he have natural 20 get back up, though? We gotta see.
Wasn't a natural 20.
That wasn't a natural 20.
Do
It
you
was
roll
an
death
18.
save?
Well, that was not the death saving throw. That was
Yeah,
the
so I'm-
Oh, yeah,
poison
yeah.
saving throw. You can give me
Roll the-
one more for the death saving throw. Because, technically he's still...
Just be a 1d20, though?
Hmm?
No.
You can do it, DD.
Okay, death save.
Roll a 20.
Oh, you didn't fail.
Well, he didn't die more.
But, level 1 cure wound.
All right.
It's more worrying about what resources get used.
Yeah.
Because if it just stood up, we wouldn't have had to have used the stuff.
It's got 11 HP now.
11 HP. Wonderful.
Wow.
That
Look,
is
I gotta say,
exactly how much damage I took. during
No
this.
casualties.
I'm very impressed. Very surprised.
You'll get over it.
Next question is, do we have an early session or do we make it run a bit later and do another bout?
So usually goes about 10, honestly.
Yeah, because I think
I
my
would love to go a little bit further, but my kid is pretty angsty
Yeah.
right now.
plus I think the next bout is
It's
my
going to
one.
be Spores group.
Oh, Spores group. Oh, cool.
Mhm. The one thing
I
in
thought it'd be
Spores
my
group
one.
is going to get into contact. So that is where we will pick things up. I'm liking this one. The combat, of course, is always a little chunky, but when we get to our levels, it takes a little bit long. But I am liking sort of the pseudo-tactical on the overhead map, as it were, quote-unquote. Thoughts, complaints, gripes, and or grievances about it?
I like it. I
the-
think it could be refined a little bit, but it's a good basis to build off of for some form of rule set to deal with situations like this. Because D&D
I think,
has never really had a proper open warfare rule set.
I think to some extent the Follows and Strongholds had some sort of a card system they made.
Mm.
Halfway decent. I think PCs can modify that because PCs are OP.
I fully like it's like sort of a scavenger hunty thing. You go find out the enemies and then take it down to. It's a good way to deal with large scale battles because you take a group, you take groups, and then you then turn it down into a smaller scale. Like I really like that whole idea. That personally, that I personally really enjoy it. I reckon it's cool.
Are we okay with doing the NPCs as whatnot? I know people are not as invested in an NPC as they are with their own character, but are we?
It's better than not doing anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a few NPCs that I wouldn't want to die. Like there's definitely NPCs that are like, but they're cool.
Sure,
Yeah.
but you still
Reg.
don't have quite the same,
Reg,
attention.
Kif.
Yeah.
I'd like to think any of the old NPCs, obviously the hirelings, we don't know enough about them yet.
There's still a paycheck, damn it. Just don't
Yeah, fuck that Zydrone guy.
Like I would probably throw Rick in front of Reg to let Rick die before getting Reg dead, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do the same for
Dub.
But overall, I'm happy with it. I agree it could use a bit of work, but I think it worked out still fairly well. All right, but we're going to go ahead and call our session there because, like I said, I can't get into another one because it'll go too far, and my daughter is going stir crazy as it is.
Yep, that sounds good.
Good session.
Yep.
Next time, I think we will just pick up with this one, and we will leave sort of the dungeon until we either finish this one or do some more work on this one, I think.
Yeah, I definitely like the dungeon. Felt like it finished at a good point to leave it for a few sessions, while this one really feels like we need to do a little bit more.
Yeah. This one is more sort of the potentially lethal one, because, I mean, while the individual combats are not necessarily the worst, but the fact that they're all happening one after the other.
there's no chance for a small.
Yeah. All right, but anyways, thanks for coming out. Had a good one. It was
Yes.
a good session, I thought. It went pretty well. My name, well, it's not actually my name, but I go by Grimcad, and we have been playing D&D. I hope you all have a great day, and peace out.
Peace.
I also just realized that it could be very detrimental to Rick. I can only effectively get into 4 fights, so I've only got 4 rages.
Yeah, you'll have to choose
Yeah,
which
you
fights
keep hitting
you want to
yourself.
rage.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
I
anyway,
mean,
I'm hitting the button and stream.
That fight needs
So, we'll just have a skeleton